Hello Gemini, and happy birthday, happy solar return. May love, light, blessings come your way. So on this, my beautiful Geminis, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month. This month is going to be a beautiful month for you. Of course, you have a shower of meteorites, on the 30th of May, a beautiful full moon in Sagittarius, which is all about how you brought your fire, seeing the bigger picture. And of course, your new moon in Gemini, opening up from communication, from the invisible here with Mercury, your ruler. So very beautiful month. The first card that came out, right away we start with the world and justice. That means that you start the month by having finished a cycle, understanding it. There's nothing you can learn more from it, and now it is time to actually apply it in your life. Bring this balance into your life, justice, into your partnerships, into your interaction with the world, okay? Because we're in partnerships, of course, in business, romantically, and so on, but we're also in partnership with the universe, with the world, with nature, with reality. It's always a dance between one and another. And justice rules the house of partnerships. When it's balanced, it is partnership. When it's in this balance, it becomes the house of hidden enemies. Okay? So there's something that you're understanding about that. Then I have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. So it seems like if you come into the world knowing and understanding and having finished your lesson, but as you go into the month, I think that you continue healing from the previous disbalance, and a bit like seeing more and more of the bigger picture, readjusting your beliefs. It's a bit like, okay, I've just understood something, I fixed the pipe, there won't be any more leaking. But now I'm kind of assessing, oh my God, it did do some damage there and there and there. And Temperance this month will be you assessing this. Here, the last card that I have is the 10 of Pentacle and the King of Wands. Here we have the fire. How you've been managing your fire, your willpower, your ambition, your solar plexus, okay? Of how you want to, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to go for. With the 10 of Pentacle, it's really like, it can be seen in two ways. The way you've been investing yourself, let's say your willpower, your direction when it comes to establishing security, long-term, abundance, and so on. And also the 10 of Pentacle can represent familial lineage, okay? So this could be finally resolving a family lineage karma of how one brings its willpower out there or deals with other people's willpower out there. Let me see further. Under our world and justice, to kind of specify a bit more, here, in a way, we have, and that's why you continue healing. You're conscious of what that karma is all about at the beginning of the month. And this is something that used to capture you in your mind prison here. Okay, yes, but. And you're arriving in a kind of paradox, Two of Swords, where you're going to have to make a decision of what is your truth. Because whatever this is linked to, here I have my beautiful devil. The devil and the King of Wands, this is really your expansion, your territory, your borders, you know, like if you're somebody that maybe this month will realize how you had to, you know, learn to say no, put your boundaries and things like that. This is part of the masculine fire energy. Also my ambition, my drive, my fire into what I want to express, what I want to do, and so on. There was a disbalance and a karma here with the devil that kind of imprisoned you, gave you beliefs that imprisoned you. Under Temperance, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords. It's like if there was a lot of anxiety coming from that, from the distortion of that. And under that I have the Queen of Wands, King of Wands and Queen of Wands. So yes, we're getting the full moon in Sagittarius, and I think in the unfolding of the full moon, this is when, you know, things that were hidden becomes the clearest, because the reflection is total on it. So from what your relationship with desire, with the law of attraction and going for what you want, all of the fire element here that maybe was not free like it should have been. More of a source of anxiety here because of a disbalance when it came to your relationship with others, and false beliefs that you kept about yourself. And under our King of Wands and the Ten of Cups, I have Ten of Pentacle. I'll say them all. 10 of Pentacle. I have the 10 of Cups and the Chariot. So there you are, moving. It's like if you are going to reconcile your willpower, your ambition with your aspiration. That it is okay to go all the way, or to allow yourself to put that fire without letting your overactive mind imprison you in certain conditions. Bottom of the deck, I do have the 5 of Cups. So yes, all of this could have started with old sadnesses that kind of gave you those beliefs that put you in that prison, that became, you know, negative, limiting karma for you. But this month, you're understanding it. You're seeing even more the ramifications of it. Healing all the way to the water, okay, to the receptive part. That's why Temperance is brewing those cups of water here, so that it's to free your will. And some of you, maybe with that 2 of Swords and the Queen and King of Wands, maybe some of you will this month say no more to some of the way you do things, or the way people has been doing things to you, and saying, you know what, no more. Or this month I'm gonna say yes to my aspiration, to my ambition, because the devil, when it's in its beautiful aspect with Saturn, becomes our ambition, our aspiration, and our ambition. So let's clarify this for you, my beautiful Geminis. I call upon the divine I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Geminis for the month of June 2022. June 2022. Okay. Okay, Spirit, show me the world and justice. Okay. All right. So, yes, we have our old Five of Cups, Five of Cups. So the consciousness of these old sadnesses, something tells me this is not a new sadness. This is old sadnesses that kind of brought you to a point where you censored your own fire. Okay? Because here we have the Page of Wands. Page, Queen, King. So you see that revival of your fire. Temperance. King of Wands. Two of Cups. Justice, House of Partnerships. Two of Cups here with Temperance. Healing old relationships, all the partnerships, the associations, because the Two of Cups, it's not always romantic. It's all of the connections that we have. And so some connections can be healing and bring us to our transmutation because we recognize the mirror that is in front of us. I see what you're showing me. I see why I've attracted you into my life. I see where I allowed some things, therefore that's my weakness. Or maybe I'm doing exactly the same thing to myself. But there's this graduation this month and this healing at the same time of all your past relationships. King of Wands. That is very related to desire. So maybe imposed desires or distorted desires or not being desired, not being chosen, not being the person which, you know, the King of Wands crosses the oceans to go and meet. All the times that I denied my own impulsions and fires for the sake of whatever. There. It's being healed this month. And then 10 of Pentacle. All right. 10 of Pentacle and the King of Wands. So when I was talking about this karmic thing that is more like the lineage of maybe 10 generations, okay, because the 10 of Pentacle, this we can be talking about the cell with its karma and its memory, the bloodline. That's why you have like a whole a bunch of generations on the card. And Pentacle, it's physical, okay, it's passed down in the flesh. Here I have the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Conflict. Having a hard time aligning one's will because of treachery. 7 of Swords, disempowerment. Beliefs that disempower us for when it comes to our ambition, when it comes to what we desire and what we want. 7 of Swords. This and this together. This is a leftover of victimhood. Things happen to me which I have absolutely no power over, and leaves me with a bunch of cups spilled on the ground, and I really don't have anything else left for me. Complete disempowerment. This is like if there was this thread that you are conscious at the beginning of the month of maybe how you allowed this belief to disempower you, of course. But at the end of the month, you are going to retake this power. So, of course, here, maybe there's going to be a lot of aspects of your mental that's going to say, yes, but. And you're going to have to make a choice. What is my truth? This, what I've just explained, that's my reality. That is the only thing that can be created from my voice. I have to make a choice. Maybe some of you will have to make a choice about the people that make you feel like that around you. 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 9 of Cups, King of Pentacle. Interesting. Because this comes into making the choice of, because the King of Pentacles is all about, support, finding the investing in ourselves, engaging in this life, finding solutions, the joy of life. And the 9 of Cups is not the 5 of Cups. 9 of Cups is being content and happy. This is like I'm making the choice to be happy and not and be solid for me, and not letting the old sadnesses of maybe unsolid, of a reverse King of Pentacle around me kill my own fire. Let's look at the Devil right away. Let's look at the Devil. Ooh. Well, again, we have our King of Pentacle. So it's really that aspect, okay, that was karmic. Can be a father figure. Can be, but it's where we've learned to manage our lives, to bring ourselves security, groundness, investment in us, knowing that we will never abandon us, knowing that we are worth, and all of this. King of Pentacle. And so if this was distorted at one point in your life, you've learned to not do it for you. But here, this month, it's like if here, Ace of Cups, that little extra love for this masculine aspect in you, outside of you, but first always in us, so that the distortion can rise and become upright. It brings you to this state of happiness instead of always focusing emotionally on the times that maybe he abandoned you, you abandoned yourself, you gave up your power to this situation, and so on, in all of the, at different levels, in all of the relationships that you had. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Swords. So instead of having anxiety when it comes to these aspects, the new understanding of the divine masculine allows you to really finish the cycle and trust again. Emperor. So here we have King of Pentacle and King of Wands. The willpower and the solidity of the King of Pentacle. Your abundance also. So you're understanding something about your seventh house of partnership here with justice. You're closing maybe a relationship that was distorted. You're choosing to be happy. And that relationship that was distorted, it could be yourself towards your divine masculine. How he was treating you within yourself compared to how he was treating others. So let's look at that Queen of Wands. Ooh, that was quick. King of Wands. Okay. And the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords, King of Wands, King of Wands. So when we know that she is the one that actually is connected to what we desire, that is the queen of the law of attraction. I attract what I desire. But if I don't believe in it, and if it's a source of anxiety, if even being desired is a source of anxiety, or getting what I desire, or allowing what I desire to come in, a source of conscious or unconscious anxiety because of my reference to these kings here. You're going to finish that cycle. So for sure, with the Sphinx and the sword on the Wheel of Fortune and that 9 of sword, that's a 10 of sword. It's understanding it, understanding the damage of this dynamic, how it affected you in your life, and being able to rise above it, heal it profoundly. Let's look at that 10 of Cups. So your connection with others will be completely different. I was going to say you had that Ace of Cups there. So that means that, and here is the Sun, being able to connect on a much higher vibrational level with others. Chariot. Moving past the mental prison. And here is our 10 of Pentacle again. Moving past a mental prison from a karma. But at the same time, because of that, you're going to be able to allow in your life long-term commitment, long-term investment that is going to bring abundance. Because this guy is going to become upright instead of like this. Same with our King of Wands, will not be always conflicted. You know, do I follow my ambition or do I deny myself for the ambition of somebody else? Do I have the belief that I am not worth the fire, my desire, my wants, my ambitions are not worth the effort? The Chariot is a card of success when our unconscious is not sabotaging us, from behind, creating this a car wreck more than a success movement forward. And for that we need to be aligned. And here it seems like your two kings needed to be aligned. So I would call that because I think this is going to free you up, Gemini. Free you to follow your fire in a grounded, prosperous way. Freeing your ambition Ambition is a beautiful, positive aspect, because it's part of our expansion. And we had the sun. So freeing your expansion, that's what I'm going to call it for you, my beautiful Geminis. So that is a beautiful birthday gift, because you're getting out of your mental prison, okay? Or I should call it out of jail. out of prison. But anyway, on this, my beautiful Gemini, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, there's an email below. You write to me, I write to you back. I would not leave a phone number in the comment section or things like that. If you see that, it's not me, even if it's written whatever, something that looks like Tarot Mystic Witch. Also, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. I do a little ceremony, of course, to give you back on the new moons. And we have a new moon on the 30th of May. I'm doing this a day before, so you probably, this will not be uploaded in time for you to hear that. But for the ones of you who gave donations, I'm doing on that night of the meteor shower, I'm doing a little ceremony to give you back. And happy birthday again, happy solar return to all of you. And of course, namaste, love and light. See you next month.